Hello and welcome to Two Maggies Up Top, that Premier League podcast fueled by the Magnums. We're back again, episode 28. Let's go. If you don't already know, I'm your host, Big Kes, aka Kes Ferdinand, aka Kes the Ban Cambiasso. What? I don't know.
Christian Kes.
Oh, remember Cambiasso, fam?
Yeah, of course I do.
I was trying to remember his first name.
But is that the one you just
yeah,
tried to
I
remember?
couldn't remember his name, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
We'll take it.
He was a baller, though.
He was a
Was he
baller.
at
Yeah, he was at Leicester, innit? Yeah, he's a baller. Hey, and to my right, we've got my co-host. You know the name, the Greek legend. It's Big Pans, aka Pan Franco Zola.
You take that? Yeah.
Come on.
End the season sailing that.
Fucking hell. What are you saying, fans?
Fam, just about recovered from last week, bro. Big 30th and that.
Big 3-0.
But you know what a week it's been. More time. My team has done a madness. Both women and men's. We'll go into that in a bit. But yeah, it's been a good week.
For real.
Good week.
For real. And we'll definitely touch on that, boy, because you man
doing the things. Yeah, we ain't done nothing yet, but yeah.
Nah,
nice little birthday present there from the man
You've done your thing. And to my left, it gives me great pleasure to welcome back a very special guest of the show.
Come on.
Get me? Big Ken, aka Hatem Ken Arthur.
Hey, how long did that one play?
He was a baller. He was a baller.
When he wanted to play.
But that's the thing, that's what stopped him from being elite, man. You see goals where he's dribbling from the halfway line.
He's doing a mad thing.
Yeah. He's still playing, man.
When he went back to France, he was tearing up in it.
What was I saying?
So he was at Nice. And he had a bad boy season.
Yeah.
Then he got moved to PSG. And now he's at Bordeaux. And he just does what he wants there, fam. He's the best player there.
Best player.
Literally
That's how you know he's done now. He's done his thing.
What are you saying, Ken?
Thank you for having me.
Bro, always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure.
Man, them.
Come on.
Dark skin Lowey today.
Oh,
dark skin Lowey today. Get me?
The Dark Skin Society have turned up today, boy. Come on.
We're local.
Wait, we got a bit to catch up on, you know. We're gonna. Trust me.
When I last jumped on the pod, Liverpool were decent.
Brother, we're gonna get to that. Trust me, because I ain't forgot.
What's the music thing saying though?
Wait,
so last time as well?
It's a lot, yeah, man.
Yeah, so last time you come on, what? You just dropped Yak.
Yeah,
I was on GRM. Boom bam.
Yeah,
tell us the developments, man.
Lots happening, man. Like we got the O2 booking, so that's O2 Academy Islington.
Tickets available on that.
Tickets out
Come
now.
on.
Get me.
Box it up.
Where can they
Book it up.
Where can we find the tickets, fam?
Come true. So that's on. The link's on my Instagram. So yeah, on Ken MST.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah,
Come on.
Big Ken.
Yeah, we're rolling through as well. The Two Maggies boys will be there creating a vibe and that. So copy tickets quick because they're selling out. That's what I'm saying. Going like hotcakes apparently, you know what I'm saying? Although that could be a thing the promoters say just to flog a few extra.
Hey, tickets are going. Hey, got that now.
Hey, it's magical. Hey, you better cop it now, you know.
These times 10% of tickets sold.
Tell us the venue, there's no one there.
No.
It's gonna be litty. Big Ken and the man them. Big up. Yeah, we're drinking that one, boy. Come on. Big up the man them and that. You know what's mad? I was looking back. So last time you was on, we announced Soul Bamba was out with cancer. Bro, today we give thanks. I see my man playing at the weekend, made his return and that.
100%.
Big up Soul Bamba. Come back at 36. Come on the pitch as substitute. Things you love to see, man. So big up Soul Bamba and that.
What a recovery.
Yeah,
man.
what a recovery. Trust me.
Yeah, it's good to see him on the field, man.
Nah, 100. You have to respect it, man. You have to respect it. So big up Soul Bamba.
Yeah.
While we're on the positive vibes and that, I'm going to congratulate all the English teams that managed to win their semi-finals in Europe. So you got obviously City and Chelsea in the final Champions League. Boom bam. United through to the Europa League final. And the only clowns that didn't make it was flipping Arsenal, blood. And
what happened, fam?
It was a bad evening.
I'm going to tell you.
It was a bad evening all round, because...
It was a bad evening, blood. And you know what it is, blood? I'll tell you the truth, yeah. I think I always say, the grass ain't always greener, blood. I said it with Wenger, I'm saying it now, blood, yeah. What happened is Arteta.
What are you saying?
Sorry,
over Arteta?
brother. I'll tell you the truth, yeah. You see Arteta's tactics, yeah. I generally feel he just watches the Champions League, Man City, sees what they do, say, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's genuine.
He rings Pep on Friday night.
Blood, the first leg, blood, they played 2 legs against Villarreal. Villarreal not that great a side.
Nah.
Yeah, Emery's good with the tactics.
Meaty
but
team, though.
Meaty.
Yeah.
Bro, the first
Haven't they
leg.
always done more than Europa? Villarreal.
Whoa.
Meaty team,
Emery
meaty
has.
competition.
Or was it
Villarreal.
Sevilla? I'm thinking
Sevilla.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Villarreal have not been like last
not
time
been-
they made a semi-final was when we beat them in
Yeah.
06. First leg, he plays a false 9. Emil Smith Rowe.
When have you played a false 9?
I haven't played a false 9 ever. Like I don't know when. Like
Mad.
So that was the first leg. You think, okay, you got life because Ceballos got sent off. You didn't take off Ceballos after the yellow card. He got sent off. Poor management. We get life, get a penalty, 2-1. Second leg, you need to win 1-0 or win the game and whatever, yeah? I'm looking at it thinking, like, I look at the lineup again. He's changing formation, playing 4-1-4-1. Partey in the middle by himself. Hasn't done that all season, blood. Again, 30 minutes into the game, Partey looks finished, blood. He's blowing. And I feel for him.
On his own as well.
Why
His ones,
is
yeah,
he
he's on his
playing in
own.
there by himself? Again, refusal to start Martinelli. Refusing to put Saka left back while Tina's out and play the... Anyway, Arteta...
Get on to him in a bit.
Yeah, we'll get onto them, man. But yeah, back to the positive vibes. Congratulations to them, man, that made the finals. City Chelsea is going to be a cracker, boy.
Big game.
It's going to be a tough
It's
game.
going to be a tough game.
It should have been an all-English across the board, though, man. Like, you should have made it.
Yeah, Arsenal flopped, innit? Yeah,
It
no
will be a
backbone.
tactical game.
Yeah, City Chelsea is going to be a tactical game still.
No backbone, no back, no Arsenal. That's what we are, fam. No us. That's what we are. So we move. Boom, shout out the Chelsea women as well.
Yeah, staying on the team and that.
Yeah.
Obviously, last week we spoke, so they've made their Champions League final as well.
Yeah.
But obviously over the weekend, they also gave one better as well, back-to-back champions for the WSL.
Yeah.
And I mean, back-to-back champions of anything. It's a great
You
achievement.
know what?
So
I rate Chelsea
big up Emma Hayes as well,
in
man.
general. Like your youth team, I've been to like FA Youth Cup finals. You man are always bossing it.
Yeah.
Like obviously the first team have been doing their thing since 2004.
yeah, the system they've made there. Everyone cussed us about the low knees and that, but the system they've made there of the youth setup
Just
is
every
actually
team, even like the
impeccable,
women's
you know.
team's doing their thing.
But the
now
women's
as
team is doing
well.
their
Like,
thing. Yeah.
I'll be real.
Proper setup.
I'm gonna be real. The one thing for me that I don't see is the youth team. How many youth? You man don't.
No, but it's what they've won.
Reece James.
Yeah.
It's starting now.
It's starting, isn't it?
It's starting
And
now.
I'll respect
but
it.
for that period of time, yeah,
my
nothing
brother just said the youth team.
No, what I mean-
They laugh at us on the loanies.
No, what I mean
You
by
had
that-
man on loan for 10 years, fam.
What I mean
There's
by
man
that,
that still play for you on loan, man.
what I mean by that is how the youth team dominated the youth football over the years.
Yeah.
They've been the best team.
Nah,
Champions
yeah.
Leagues, FA Cups.
Yeah.
If you think
So
about
what
it,
I'm saying is not necessarily they haven't come through to the team.
but they should
but
though.
they've
If Chelsea have always had the best youth team, which they have,
Yeah.
why is there not more step?
It's because superstars, man. It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard.
Are you gonna replace at the time, let's say Tammy Abraham with Diego Costa or whatever? Like, I was going back a little bit.
Give
but
them a chance. Look
Yeah,
at Mason
that's
Mount.
how, yeah.
we've given Tammy a chance.
Yeah.
I can't say how.
Okay, now I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Tammy,
Yeah.
let's be real. Tammy's a good player, but he's not the level.
He's not a number 9. Like, he can't carry the team every week. I love him, innit? But he's
And
not.
I don't know who gas.
Reece James can. Reece James can do it. Hudson-Odoi
Yeah.
can do it. Mason Mount can do it.
Brother, Hudson-Odoi, I rate him.
No, Hudson-Odoi
but is
can
he
do
breaking? Is he breaking through at Chelsea like that?
He's getting his time there.
I don't
man.
think
I
so,
don't
man.
know,
I don't
blood.
think
Yeah,
so.
I'm not convinced.
Because Chelsea got a lot of wingers, so
Yeah,
He did well when he came on against City.
He done alright in it, but how much
We'll
time he's
go-
gonna get? But
We'll go on to them in a bit.
Yeah.
I think you got to respect the youth that's
Have
come
to
through.
respect it.
Even
Yeah,
the guys
yeah,
that have
100,
moved on
100.
elsewhere as well.
these are all young English players.
yeah,
Have to respect it.
respect it. We'll touch on Chelsea in a bit more
Yeah,
depth. as we
but big up the
progress.
women, man.
But big them up and big up Emma Hayes,
Hayes as
man.
well, yeah,
We
big
spoke
up
about her
Emma Hayes.
last time, innit?
Yeah, she's
big up
done
Emma
bits,
Hayes, man. Loads of time to talk about Wimbledon and that. But we move. Right, so boom. Next, I want to touch on is so last night Monday Night Football. It's the last one of the season. I was shocked to hear that. We've still got like 3 games, but
Right,
it's
isn't
last
it?
Monday Night Football. Yeah, so they've done their local awards and that. They've done their team this season. Boy, what I want to look at is these man's nominees for Player of the Season, Manager of the Season, Young Player of the Season, and Signer of the Season. Yeah. So we'll go over what these men chose, and I want to get your take on it and see if you have anyone else in there. So both Neville and Carragher agreed on their player, manager, and young player. Okay. So the player was Ruben Diaz.
Fair. I fault that.
Manager Pep Guardiola.
Fair.
And young player Phil Foden.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Fair.
But where they go their separate ways is Neville's saying signing of the season is Cavani.
That's some nonsense.
Wasteman.
And Carragher's saying it's Thomas Suchek.
Still kind of slightly wasteman as well.
So,
maybe.
Is there anyone else that you'd have in there besides any of them man that they mentioned?
I can't see past Diaz.
Player.
Big price tag. Yeah, I get that. But that transformative effect he's had in the team.
I've not seen that since Van Dijk.
Exactly.
It's Van Dijk-esque that signing.
Yeah, he's done his thing. He's given Stones another career.
Ruben Diaz.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ruben Diaz has been signing.
He has resurrected certain men.
Honourable mention for Lingard though.
I think Lingard's got to be up there for signing.
Big up
as well.
Lingard's.
I think Lingard's got to be up there for signing the season.
I think there's a few though, innit? We spoke about Martinez. Because Martinez is a good signing as well. He's been a great signing for Villa. I'm still going to say Mendy as well has been a good signing for Chelsea.
He has.
If you look at Kepa last year, and everyone's been gunning the goalkeeper situation.
You know what?
He's cleaned it up.
When we had Mignolet, anything is better, innit?
Do you know what I'm saying? I hear that. I hear that, but you got
the next one still got to do a job.
It's not coming.
Who's your next keeper? Oh, Carriers.
He who must not be named.
Carriers.
That's who was in goal, fam.
Who?
We don't even talk about him no more.
It's Carriers, yeah?
Yeah, we don't talk about him no more.
Did he do much
better than Champions League final? We don't talk about him.
Did he do much better than Mignolet then?
Not really. That's Alisson.
That's how you know Alisson and Mendy.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm skipping Carriers. I'm not even trying to talk about man like that. Let's go back to Mignolet. Get me? But yeah, I know what you're saying about Mendy's come in, he's done his thing, he's raised the bar, etc. But the bar was kind of low, so.
But he's still got to do the job, innit?
He's got to do the job.
He's had no clean sheet,
no clean sheets. And you know what? He pulls off the saves that you expect him to pull off, innit? Which I guess you're right. In that sense, the bar's been raised, but it's not like it was that high.
He's had some crucial saves this year as well.
Yeah, he's made some crucial. He has made some, even against Real Madrid, like the couple against Benzema first half.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, he's a good keeper.
And he's a humble guy, man. I'm not saying he should be I'm just giving him a mention, innit? I think Cavani is also a mention. I agree, but I think Diaz. I'm with Ken. I think Diaz is up there, man.
Diaz is definitely up there. Even Castagna, solid signing. Yeah, but I can't look past Martinez, you know. To go to a team like Aston Villa and hold all them clean sheets.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
When he left Arsenal, went to Villa, he said that, listen, people see it as a step down, but I see it as a step up.
What did you think? When he left, what did you think?
I'm not going to lie to you. When he left, I was annoyed.
Because he had a good, was it 6 months?
Good 6 months. You can see he was a solid keeper.
Yeah.
A man that can come out the wilderness and perform like that, you know he's only going to get better with more games.
100.
I didn't like the fact that Arteta seemed to have had his mind made up already and wasn't willing to budge on it. Because it just seemed like no matter... Listen, Martinez could have done anything in that period. He could have done anything. He was getting sold. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leno hasn't proven to be... I thought, in terms of goalkeeping, they're quite similar. But Martinez is a lot better with his feet. And if you're looking to play that kind of game, I thought you should have kept him both. Had a look, and then made your decision.
I think Martinez had enough, though. He was like, I'm not trying to do this bench thing anymore.
Well, he's been there for 10 years, man.
It's 10 years.
He's been there for 10 years. He's been out on bare loans and that. To then, at the end of it, have a guy that's similar age to you tell you that you're not playing. It's a lot. I hear that. I don't blame him for going, and he's gone on to.
You've got to rate him, innit?
I respect him, and I do respect it. But yeah, we're going to touch on Arteta, but I'm just not happy at the minute. The situation in it.
Yeah.
We move.
Other than that, what was the last one? Other than after signing, though, was it? What was the difference? Was it just a signing?
That was just a signing.
That was just signing. Right,
everything else the same.
Everything else, I think we agree on the player, Diaz, manager, Pep, and Phil, young player.
Oh, young player.
So obviously they both went Foden.
Yeah.
You could have gone Greenwood in there. He scored a bag of goals. Mason Mount as well.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's a debate to be had on that, but I just think Phil Foden is.
This is a proper breakthrough year.
Brother,
right?
yeah, this guy here, man. Like, the way I see,
silky, innit?
Yeah.
I love Foden. I can't even guess. I love Foden.
Gassed him at the Euros.
He's taking Sterling out the team. Imagine that.
So yeah, I'm waiting to see Southgate play 5 men at the back and have flipping Foden on the bench, Calvin Phillips and Rice in there, man.
2 holding defenders.
Yeah, just
5 in the back.
Yeah. But we move. Next point, it's not actually Premier League, but I wanted to touch on it because this was a bit crazy. So I don't know if you man saw the final day of the Championship of the weekend.
Yeah.
Crazy relegation battle. it was essentially a playoff between Derby and Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday win, they stay up. Derby get a point or whatever, they stay up, provided Rotherham lost, which they did. So ended 3-3, topsy-turvy game.
Mad.
Boom, Derby stay up and they're celebrating like they won the league with their fans outside. Fair play, even though Derby's a team that should have been pushing for the Premier League.
Yeah, they shouldn't even be down there, but whatever.
Yeah, we move. What's interesting though is that they could face sanctions based on the financial fair play. So they've been in breach of the financial fair play thing. So they could be docked points.
Mad.
Right, so it's now a case of whether it gets added to next season or this season, which would send them down and it will keep Wickham up. The irony is, Sheffield Wednesday, the team that they were playing, that have subsequently gone down, had a 6-point deduction for a similar thing last season. So that sent them down to League One this year now. They just fell short.
When was the deduction? Did it start
It
beginning of the season, or was it?
So it started the following season. So they started this season.
Oh yeah, then they got to do the same thing.
Possibly.
They can't
I'm not gonna lie, I was sad to see my guy Darren Moore go down. I did watch Sheffield Wednesday.
That's a shame.
I did want to see Sheffield Wednesday stay up. I was watching the game. When they went 3-2 up, I'm thinking, yeah, they conceded. Yeah, it's long.
Man like Rooney.
Rooney, do you know what? I was looking at it. I was hoping Derby went down. The reason why, is I saw Rooney retire mid-season and take up the manager role. I've always got no experience in, Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't be a manager or not, but in a season where you're struggling, your best player has retired to become the manager.
Yeah, you might as well play a manager, innit?
Yeah. I think he was doing that for a little period now. He was doing a player manager.
Yeah, he was, but he might as well have done the whole season.
It doesn't really make any sense.
He literally retired as soon as he got the manager role. So he had a coaching role initially under
Koke,
And then when Koke got sacked,
he took
the manager and retired.
But he should have been playing manager.
But I was like, brother, you're like the best player. Man was scoring goals, free kicks and that. In his last game, he scored a free against Norwich. And I'm thinking, when he retired, I was like, bro, like...
You're going to struggle, bro.
You're going to need
You're going to struggle, man.
You wore the armband bare times. So yeah, I was hoping they'd go down, but that would be an interesting one to watch, to be fair. The EFL are literally presiding over that now, so...
It has to be next season. If they've done it before...
I'm slightly hoping, I want Akinfenwa and the boys to stay up. If they get relegated, we can wonder and stay up, innit?
Okay, my guy
Akinfenwa. Get me? Big Akinfenwa, come on.
Yeah, big axe.
So yeah, well, that's an interesting one to keep an eye on. The next thing is the relegation battle in the Premier League. And listen, I'll take the L now. Because all my shouts are gone. They're all gone. I said
long gone.
I said West Brom, they're gonna do the thing. They put up a little fight.
A little one. They even beat us at home.
Yeah, they done their thing, they beat you know what I mean? They put up a fight along the way. I just felt for Big Sam.
Nah.
He's got
I don't feel for his fan.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Because that job was inevitable, fam. It was going down, innit?
When they did the interview there, I was like, Big Sam, man. Criminally underrated.
Do you reckon he's going to stay?
That's the thing.
Is he going to do a season in the Championship, bring him back up?
I think it depends on what the board's saying.
I don't think he will.
If the board have got any ambition and they're gonna whatever, if they can convince him.
I don't even think he will.
You know?
No, I don't think he wants to even manage in the Championship.
That's not his.
That's what he's
say that, but he brought West Ham up.
Yeah, but I don't think he wants to do that. I
think he still wants to manage. I
still think he wants to manage.
Yeah.
I don't think West Brom right now is going to be the outfit for him.
In the press,
that's the thing. Big man thing. I think if West Brom can convince him that they can keep the majority of their players and have a strong side in the Championship and have a good chance to challenge it next year, he will stay. If it's a case of it going down and you're losing the squad and the funds ain't there, he's not interested in that. He wants to be a strong team in the Championship next year.
And they come back up.
Bring them back up and you're in the Premier League.
But I think that's exactly why he's not taking it.
Exactly. But if they lose, they could lose Sam Johnson easy. Pereira gone.
Dianya.
Lose Dianya. Yakushlu. He's gone. You lose all that because
who's the other guy other than Pereira?
Conor Gallagher as well there.
Yeah, he's just on loan though, isn't it?
Yeah, Matt Phillips.
Yeah,
Matt Phillips is signed though, so he'll be there.
So, but he might go.
But it's the thing. So if them man go, which a lot because he said if they stayed up, his first thing to do would have signed Yakushlu because he looked like.
Yeah.
If they can't keep none of these men in the Championship,
I don't become a Championship team.
It's
straight away.
I'm a Championship team.
So
I think it's a long.
It depends what the board's saying, but yeah, it's unlikely, innit? Let's be real.
I think it's a long way back for them, man.
Yeah.
Fulham though, I'll be real. I feel for Parker as well, because I feel like.
Though?
Do you know what?
He looked too emotional.
You see Fulham?
To be fair.
No, you see Fulham though, yeah.
He's a Fulham man though, innit?
Yeah. But I mean,
that team is a lot better than they performed this year. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you look at the stats, yeah,
they have a lot of possession, they create chances,
They don't score.
but they don't score goals in it. And that's what it comes down to. It was funny hearing Mitrovic do the interview saying, we weren't good enough and da-da-da-da. It's like, brother, if you look at the stats here, the rest of the team was doing their job at certain stage.
Yeah, but more time.
He scored 3 goals.
He didn't
He
play
scored
majority
3
of the season.
Blood, he scored 3 goals in 55 attempts.
Yeah, he didn't really play that much.
Nah, why didn't he play though? Because he was
Because he
there.
wasn't
Like,
banging.
I think the whole team.
wasn't banging.
I think the whole team was trash. To be fair,
do you think the whole team was trash?
I like
like,
Lookman.
blood,
they should have been a lot better than
I
what.
like Lookman.
I love Lookman.
Yeah.
I love
I
Lookman.
think that they bottled it. Listen,
But that's what I'm saying,
They went to Anfield and won. They should have won at the Emirates, conceded late. They were in games, fam.
But they had. That's what I'm saying. They bottled it too many times.
No, they did.
And that's what happens. You go down.
Exactly. You
But I
don't.
always said
you don't
the start they had was their downfall because I agree with you. From Jan,
They grew into it.
they grew into it.
Yeah, they grew into
But
it.
you can't have a start that poor and expect to survive.
No, they
It
started
was
like.
tragic.
Remember that Derby team years ago?
Oh, they were terrible.
Terrible.
They were terrible.
But do you know what I mean?
Like,
Like, it was just poor. Same with Sheffield United this year. Like they're a decent outfit.
What went wrong?
Do you know what with Sheffield United? I just think, because if you look at it, even when the season last year where they nearly made Europe and whatever, and they possibly would have if it wasn't for COVID, you look at all the games were tight, but they were nicking 1-0s and winning games like that. This season, I mean, after they got relegated, they've been getting thumped and that, but prior to that, they were losing games 1-0. So the games that they were winning 1-0, they're not going to score many goals in it. So the games they were winning 1-0 last season, they were losing 1-0 this season. It makes a difference, isn't it?
I think Wilder was a blow as well for them.
They should have
But
started.
we'll go into it in a minute.
Should have
We'll
started
go into it in a bit. But yeah,
it's
I think it's been a poor season. I was saying to you, man, off camera, like the title is now actually from tonight
Well,
decided.
City are crowned champions. Breaking news: Man United fumbled it tonight.
You know what I mean? All 3 relegated teams now. Other than that, now the only thing to fight for is left is top 4.
Looks wrapped up.
And even that
Really?
is wrapped
Poor.
up.
It looks wrapped up.
It's wrapped up.
It's not. I don't think it's been an entertaining season, to be honest with you.
Up until this point, I feel it had been, but yeah, the last 3 games now, they might as well switch.
When you look back at this season, like other than VAR blunders, there's not really been like moments where you're like, oh my gosh, 7-2 Liverpool. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Stuff like that,
That's oh my gosh.
but
You know, first 3
Maybe
months,
because there's no
first 3
fans.
months of the season was mad because teams will go into away games and winning.
Yeah.
Like the results were all over the place.
And that's
like,
been happening.
The Villa game.
Yeah, that's been
I'm
happening.
saying, but then it kind of died off.
I just hate VAR, man. I think it's just killed the game.
Yeah, for real.
And obviously the fact that there's no fans as well, like I'm getting fed up with the crowd.
Getting back
Yeah,
though.
they're coming back though.
Fans coming back.
May 17th. Get me. But yeah, let's kick on. Let's kick on. So, boom, before we even dive into the games, just to come over to you, Ken. So, boom, last time
What did I say?
here, last time you were here,
I say a lot of mad stuff, man. What did I say?
listen, you man were struggling. I think you'd come off 3 draws against West Brom, whoever it was, yeah?
Yeah.
But your saving grace was you were top of the league at the time.
Yeah.
And that was what was getting you out of it. It's like, listen, we're top now. Since then, we've seen the decline. And listen, I'm not in a position to throw corn in it because, yeah, we're all in the same boat in it. You know them ones, yeah?
Yeah.
But talking about, well, yeah,
Nah, joking.
for real, yeah.
No, we ain't on the top.
But even talking about the goals and them drying up, you were saying that obviously it was because the front 3 were leggy.
Yeah.
Since then, I mean, Salah's sort of done his thing, to be fair. He scored goals. Mane, I was reading, he's actually done tests to see if there was anything wrong with him because
He doesn't know what
he doesn't know what going for,
He doesn't
yeah.
know.
And Firmino, he hasn't stepped up at the time
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
needed number 9 step up. So,
Ken.
what are we saying for the front 3 now?
I think truthfully, Salah's done his thing, consistently.
Yeah, I agree.
Whether he's scoring every chance or not, which he does, and he does take a few chances to convert. Fair enough. However, this is his first season in a row. He's going to get 20. Like you can't knock that as a striker,
I agree.
scorer, and he's a winger as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Firmino, I can't lie. My brother Khan's going to hate me saying this, but Firmino's washed.
Thank you, bro.
Firmino is
Okay,
washed.
we got
It's
it.
so
So-
sad to say because I used to love that guy.
Yeah, but bro, like I've always said it, yeah. I think he's overrated, and I don't think he deserves the number 9
He
shirt.
wasn't overrated. That's the
Why
thing.
though? Why?
He wasn't overrated. If you're playing with 3 strikers, not all 3 of them are going to be able to score 20.
But no, but he
25.
was your number 9 though. He was your guy. Like he was your striker.
But in the system,
But like you
he
said,
played-
Salah's a winger. Mane's a winger.
In our system, he played as a 10.
And that's like Abraham taking number
Yeah, innit? He played
No,
as
but
a
when,
10.
I'm not
Like, he's
sitting
got
there
the number
hyping
9.
Abraham week in week out saying that he's the team.
No, but
These Liverpool
when
fans are on
Liverpool
Firmino
were-
like he's some guy, you know.
You don't need to score. He works hard.
Yeah, that's
No,
bullshit.
bro,
You know it's bullshit.
at the time, were you not watching Liverpool week in, week out? Probably not.
Nah, probably not.
Do you know what I'm saying? Probably not. Like, but back when Firmino was in his prime, so I'm probably saying 2017, 2018.
He allowed Salah and Mane
like
to do
he was facilitating. Yeah. So it wasn't just the fact that he's pressing his defensive striker, like he's really the touches that he's doing, he's opening up space for these men, and now it's easier for them to go on and score. If you've got another man in the middle who's just there to score, like Jota, for example, these men want to score less goals naturally. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I hear that. I think the argument is always going to be...
He's not a number 9, he's a number 10. If we're being 100% honest, innit? He's a number 10.
Yeah.
I just think you're better
Put a
off.
number 9 on his back.
I think you're better off with playing a front three of Jota, Salah, and Mane, bro. To be completely honest with you.
Probably.
Probably.
I can't see Firmino unless you're gonna put Firmino deeper. Unless you're gonna play him deeper, like you're saying.
That doesn't make any sense, like at all. And then the thing is sad because Mane, this is probably his worst season that he's had in years. Probably like 6, 7, 8 years.
But he deserves a blind man because of what he's done.
Yeah, I'm about to say. That's fair man. I said so Mane this, that, and the other. No.
I don't think you can. You've got to respect his name.
Yeah, this is his first.
But Thiago is the guy, and obviously we spoke of him. Man scored his first goal of the weekend now. Yeah. We're in game week 35. Classy. What do you make of his first season though?
He's had instability around him. Put it that way. He hasn't been in a team that has been. Bro, look at his centre backs. He's picking up the ball from Alisson and he's looking at Phillips who doesn't want the ball to feed. Then he's looking at Kabak. Kabak's first touch is going to take it back to Alisson.
But do you know what I've seen of Thiago?
That's an option.
Do you know what I've seen of Thiago though?
What's that?
I've seen bare fouls and bare thumbs up.
That was at the beginning.
Bare fouls and bare thumbs up.
He's had a spell out though. He hasn't been playing all year.
Blood.
Bro,
when he's been
at
in
the
the
beginning,
team,
he was struggling with the pace. I hear that.
I've seen him give away because he bare fouls. Obviously, a good goal of the weekend, and you hope that that's the turning point for my man. Yeah.
I think second season he's going to be a lot better.
Okay, well, and we'll see. And to be fair, I'm not fully judging him because, like you said,
bro,
it's been.
You look up and you see Ozan Kabak and he's looking at
Now they're mitigating circumstances.
Kabak is recent though. However, I will back you though and say that Thiago is a world-class footballer.
100%,
so
100%.
I think. You can't. It's like Mane. You have to respect Thiago.
You have to respect it. You have to respect it.
Thiago's Thiago for a reason.
The team is refreshing.
Before we even jump into the game, what do you make of the season? So since we last week, you're top of the league. You're now maybe 7th, fighting for Europe, Europa League in that. Welcome, by the way, to that battle. But yeah, so I just
hey, catch you, man. Final 32, last 32.
You man done left that battle though.
Bro,
in the battle, you man done left the battle.
Nah, but obviously last time, even if they're on top of the world in that Champions League final, Premier League, it can happen to the best of us, guys. You know them ones. But you get me. So what do you make of the season, man? Obviously. We know your 12th man ain't been there.
This season's been disappointing for a number of different reasons. Like the main one is key players didn't step up. Like I know that Van Dijk's gone and Gomez is gone and blah blah blah, but come on, bro, the other man need to step up.
For real.
Like,
I agree.
You man are all professional players. Like you've all won the league, you won the Champions League. You're clearly elite players. Why are you so rattled by someone like?
That's the thing.
You've got a squad as well. Like,
it's
bro.
not like you don't have a these are players that have played for their country. They played Champions League finals, as I said. Like, why are you so rattled by your best player being injured? But get over it and step up. Why is there not a new hero this season? Why are we not talking about, I don't know, Mane went and done a madness this year and just to make up for it, or Fabinho's big up Fabinho. I can't even lie.
I think Fabinho's
big up Fabinho. But we haven't had another hero this year. Like it can't just be Van Dijk.
So would you say though then Van Dijk is your best player?
I say Van Dijk's our best player.
Most influential, definitely.
Really?
I'll tell you he's our best player.
He's
It's weird to say that
transformed
defender is your best player, but if you see the way he affects the way we attack and defend, as a defender, that's very rare for you to see.
Even, I'm not gonna lie, even Alisson coming looking invincible, he's looked shocking with his feet this season.
Which is weird.
It's looked shocking, like, he's not confident, like...
He hasn't stepped up.
Yeah.
Bro, I know you've got these dead centre-backs in front of you, I know that. Yeah, cool. But Ali, step up, bro.
To be fair, I think it's been a tough year for him. He lost his dad this year, and maybe that's playing on his... Maybe, innit? Like,
maybe. He's kind of human.
Yeah, human, I hear that. I hear that. So I'll allow him for that, yeah. But his footwork has been terrible for him. Do you know what I mean?
There's been no heroes, no leaders. Speak.
Fair play. You've been missing Henderson as well, innit? Let's be real.
Fucking love that guy.
I love Henderson. Big up Hendo.
Big Hendo.
Boy, let's jump in though. Let's jump in. So obviously the first game we'll start with is Liverpool. Boom, Liverpool 2, Southampton 0.
I thought we was gonna concede. And it's going to be the same story all over again.
Yeah, you got live couple times. Again, Alisson giving the ball to Che Adams.
But then Alisson is a good save. Who was it? Was it Che Adams?
Yeah, he gave him
and then we went up the other end and scored.
Yeah.
He made a couple good saves that game.
Yeah,
he did.
And
we know his quality,
really
innit?
bad. Yeah, he's
we know
quality,
his quality.
innit?
We know his quality.
We've just seen blunders this year, which you don't usually see, which is strange, innit?
But I think though it's a vicious cycle. Yeah, it's the dead defenders that you've had in, or not dead, but compared to Van Dijk, they unnerve the keeper. The keeper's like antics unnerves the defence. Everyone's nervous.
It's a cycle.
You've gone from being a solid back four, sturdy, to now everyone's just nervous and.
Bro, do you remember last time I was here? Yeah, that's when Alisson and Kabak ran into each other and all that nonsense. Bro, that stuff happens because guys don't trust each other. Alisson, if that was Gomez there, he's leaving it. He knows Gomez has handled it. He's gonna turn and pass it out, but he don't trust, man. I've written off the season. Next year's Europa thing. Big up Arsenal and them man there.
So you're conceding top 4?
I think so, bro. We got to be realistic because last time I come here and I was talking all sorts of nonsense and didn't work out that way, did it? So
do you know what?
Yeah, I think it's done.
Yeah. Leicester look nailed on to take the 4th spot.
What's it? 6 points, Leicester.
Yeah,
6 points, 3 games.
I think they're overtaking us now.
Tonight as well.
You got a
You got a game in hand.
You got
a game in hand, but it just makes everything else harder.
The gap's at 6 points now between us and 4th. 3 games. Chelsea and
it's just crazy. That's how crazy this year's been. I can't imagine Liverpool that we were talking about like literally last year being the best team, whatever, winning Champions League now, not even making the Champions League.
It's
crazy. West Ham in Europa League, that's mad.
Big up Jay Lynn.
Big up Jay Lynn. But I think one of the things that you said last time you was on is these times are unprecedented. Like it's mad. So anything can happen, innit? You know what I mean? We're living in times that it's new to everyone. So.
But another thing is, everyone's had their injuries and their problems. It's been a mad season, isn't it?
Yeah. What's going with Ox right now? Is he injured?
He's not injured. He's just not levels anymore. Sad to see.
That is sad to see. Man.
I love that guy.
Legs are gone, innit?
It's mad to think. Is it legs are gone?
Legs are gone. Pace is gone. Yeah. Imagine a player that's so explosive and relies on that. Legs are gone, bro. You man saw him at Arsenal. He needs that pace.
I love that guy, you know.
Yeah, trust me.
Such a good player.
And it's mad because he left Arsenal. That we could do him in the midfield now. You know, he'd be playing centre mid as well.
Such a baller.
Yeah.
I still think he's got a role.
Always love him for that.
He
always scored against City.
Oh yeah.
Champions League semis. Was it semis or quarters?
Yeah, so I think
a couple years back.
Yeah,
but, bro.
But is it the knee injuries that have slowed him up?
Yeah. Because it happens, innit? You can't have too many injuries on your knees when you're an explosive player, and it's a shame. I think in the summer, it's gonna be a crossroads for him still. Does he want to stay and do this bench thing? Come on every now and again, miss 2 games, or do you bust out and try and play?
And what about Shaq's? Big Shaq's?
Big Shaq's
because I rate Shaq.
He's got to go. I rate him.
Good left foot.
He's got to go.
Yeah, but nah, he's got to go. Yeah, he has got to go.
But then are you losing out on your squad depth rather than actually, because that's one thing I think you've always had since you won the league. Well, since you've been coming back to the top.
I don't think they've always.
I don't think we've had squad.
No.
We've got a good 13 players.
Yeah,
and then after that, it's
I think you've been adding to your squad lovely. I think you've been adding to your squad very well over the last few seasons. Since they started going back to the Champions League final.
So what was the squad depth for them in the Champions League final? Like who would you say, other than their first 11, who would you say was depth like that weren't playing?
Big up Origi.
Yeah, he done his thing, but like Origi's a guy that you learned like Wolfsburg previously. Like who else?
Yeah, I can't lie. Liverpool, and I think Klopp doesn't really trust more than 13, 14 players
like,
on the team.
I
which is mad.
They lack the depth, innit? I think they lack.
There's times where, like, even recently, Firmino's on the bench, and you've got other guys like Shaq, you've got Curtis Jones.
I don't know. I'll say Curtis
These men don't come on. Firmino will come on, even if Firmino played 3 days ago. Like it's always the same.
But then is that Klopp's fault though? Because I still think they're good squad players though. That's what I'm saying. You're looking at Shaqiri,
it's trust.
Jones. Fucking even I even think that Phillips is a decent player.
I do think he's decent.
The man calling trust them. Are they good squad players? Like how do we know they're good squad players? Like
well, you could say the same thing about fucking Mourinho at Spurs, not playing Dele Alli and whatever. You know what I mean? Like you've got good players there. That's just
I wouldn't argue that Tottenham have a good squad though. They've never had a good squad. They've had a good team.
Isn't the team the squad?
The team's the 11.
You mean the 11?
Yeah.
I think they've added well. Like same with Jota this year. I think they've added well to the squad.
The additions have been decent, but I think there's got to be more, and there's got to be a refreshing of the first 11 this summer.
I think if you look at
and then that will just push other players. Like say we get another winger and Mane pushed down to the bench. Imagine having Mane on the bench.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at City,
yeah,
two in every position. Liverpool have their 4-3-3, the front three, the mad thing. Then on the bench you've got Shaqiri, Origi.
But that's my point though.
Yeah, you've got Jota.
You've got Jota. So if he could not replace
No, but you're talking about
Mane,
squad depth.
but that is depth though. Jota, and
name
then you
one.
got Shaqiri,
Two.
who I still think could do a job.
Two.
Origi,
Yeah.
Curtis Jones in the
we got to drop
midfield,
Origi.
Ox.
We got to drop Origi out.
But we just said Ox is finished. Origi is not that guy. Jota is cold, so give me
Jota's
Jota.
cold.
Who else
Ox.
you said?
Oh, they're obviously saying yeah,
Ox.
Curtis Jones.
Curtis
The
Jones.
youngster coming through. That's not depth,
Nico Williams.
Like, are we saying that's depth though? Like, squad depth.
Yeah.
So City have got Silva Mahrez. Flipping other side, you got.
Yeah, obviously there's levels.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
You
Yeah,
can't,
there is levels.
you can't say
Yeah.
like. It's
But yeah,
not-
no, Pana, like the squad depth isn't as bad as like people go on. Like, it's
yeah.
definitely nowhere near that as bad as Klopp goes on with.
I
just
agree,
playing
like, I
first
think
team
there's a
man.
couple of
There's
excuses
decent
in there.
players like Jones can jump into the team and do a job.
You can only base it on, so if City are your rivals,
Thiago,
Yeah,
and
then
you're
it's
looking
not
at
as
City
easy.
squad,
Yeah, exactly.
and they're your they're
Even
your
Chelsea
main,
squad's better. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Sure, you've got
Two
more
teams.
depth than Liverpool.
Yeah, 100%.
But I never claimed that, innit? I'm just talking about their depth.
That's what I'm saying. But Liverpool are a team that we're saying are top
Those
two.
are our rivals.
Yeah, you're the rivals, and you man.
I hear that. I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I do understand
It's
that.
gonna be a big summer. I can't even lie. They absolutely need to invest after that Super League stunt. Yeah, I need something to appease the fans because
Right.
it was all mad.
trust
it
me,
was all mad.
yeah, there's
mad.
a few men
It was
in the
mad
same
5
boat.
days, 7 days.
Mad.
Crazy.
Let's move. So next game we'll look at is City Chelsea. Now this game,
Is that a
City
precursor for the final?
Chelsea,
I
boy.
hope so, but I was kind of pissed. I completely forgot that we were playing them on the weekend from after watching Madrid. You know,
Oh really?
I forgot about it because I was so gassed for reaching the final, and I was like, "Fuck, got to play City now." I was kind of.
But if we look at the
gutted
positives,
that we're playing
so
them.
you beat them in the FA Cup,
Yeah.
through to the final, and you beat them in the league.
Yeah,
To what? You've delayed them winning the league, and now won the league because United bottled it tonight.
yeah.
Third time lucky.
I hope so, bro.
I mean, what I've seen is that Pep Guardiola struggles.
It's gonna be a different game.
Did you hear Pep's
It'll be
interview
a
after the
different
game?
game. What did he say?
This is the only positive I'm taking from the game is that I don't know if you saw, but after you saw a scene of Tuchel and Pep speaking, and they asked Pep what they were talking about, and Pep straight away was like, "Oh, he gave me tactics on how I'm going to beat them for the final,"
You know what's
and that
funny,
just goes
yeah?
to show me that Pep's a solid guy, innit? He's one of the greatest managers of all
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
yeah. He's rattled him,
Rattled.
He's rattled
I
him.
was about
For him to
yeah,
say that, that's
you
he's
know,
rattled
this
him.
Pep, yeah, world class coach, probably the best that we've had in. He's generational coach, yeah, but he gets rattled.
He gets
I've
rattled.
never seen
innit?
the documentary, the City one, where he's like that front three, bro. He's preparing for Everton game, but then he's talking about Liverpool's front three. He's like, that front three, they scare me, and then the cameras are watching. I'm thinking, this guy, like.
Yeah. But when you got guys
Get under his
obsessive
skin,
like
innit?
that,
Yeah.
it's true. Makes it all
So
true,
he's
you know
gonna
what
try and do a mad thing against Chelsea, and it might work, but it might backfire.
I think it's going to be a techie game.
It's gonna be.
And to be fair, we got relatively lucky this game as well. Got a late winner. I still think they should. I think they should have had a penalty with Sterling.
I think you
on the
outplayed
thing,
them.
yeah.
though.
I think
you outplayed them. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Reece James had Mendy on toes.
I was gonna.
listen. Reece
James.
Reece James and Aspilicueta as well. I can't fault Aspilicueta, yeah.
done well, yeah.
But Reece James is our future. After Aspie fizzles out, Reece James, I have full faith in him.
For me, he's
solid.
England's number one right back.
I agree. I remember just saying it.
He does
attack
both.
like Trent, and he can defend like
And he's a unit. You're not.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
solid
yeah,
fan.
Brother,
Not-
Mendy, yeah. Obviously, not being consistent, but he's a strong
He's
guy.
lost his pace though, man. Mendy.
I hear
Sad,
that.
Yeah.
But Reece
Reece James.
had him.
Reece James had him looking like some job.
he's
Listen, if I was Mendy, I would have pulled a hammy. Like, there's no way I'm staying on and getting
Reece
ripped
James.
time
Either
and
that,
time
or
again.
I'm fouling a man, bloke. Get me?
Don't get the ball, get the
I don't know
man.
if you know my rule in that, yeah.
What's
But it's
that?
either you're getting past me, the ball's getting past me, but
Not
never
both.
both. fam.
Both,
Not
yeah.
both.
So I'm
Not
taking
both.
the man out.
Not both.
I'll take a red card, fam. The way Reece James, we saved it. The way Reece James was batting him up, like.
Bro, he was chesting it past him.
Reece
He was
James
just
is lit, you know.
past him.
He's lit.
Yeah,
He's solid.
He's cold.
But that's why I hope as well we get Tomori back because I think Tomori as
EC
well.
won him.
Yeah, they did. Of course they would. He's been solid.
I don't
He's
think
been
they
solid.
can afford him though.
But even you look at
30 mil,
Christensen,
30
the entire
I don't
back.
rate Christensen, man.
Christensen's been solid, man.
There's
Even from back with Conte days, Christensen has always done a job when he's been called
But
upon.
each manager has played him. They played him, innit?
And
I prefer
sorry
Tomori
played
over
him.
Christensen. I can't even
No,
lie.
I agree in it.
I agree.
100%.
But when Thiago Silva got injured a few months ago, I was thinking, oh no, here we go.
Problems.
Christian's coming in, but he's done a job.
Honourable mention for Zuma.
And Big Zooms as well.
Yeah,
but
man, he
but
stepped
to be fair,
up,
that's
I
a
don't even
penalty. That's a
lie.
penalty
Yeah.
for me. That's a penalty for me. If that was the other end, I would have been screaming.
But again, though, are
for
you
a
questioning
penalty.
why is Lampard letting Tomori go? Like,
So that's the one thing I did question with Lamps.
okay, so
Number one.
That was the one thing that annoyed me and David Luiz at the start of the season because I love David Luiz, innit? But I get the David Luiz thing because they played together and all that stuff. But letting go Tomori was probably one of Lampard's faults.
It didn't really make sense.
And I think Tuchel slightly wants him back in that sense. But we'll see, innit? But I don't want to gas it. I don't want to say now and City we're going to win the Champions League because he put out a weaker team in it as well, City.
Yeah.
But also the Tuchel thing, even playing people like Alonso who nicks the winner, and you know Alonso's got it in him to do stuff like that. That's what gassed me about Tuchel, that he's got this obsessive, techie fucking
He
brain.
picks the team based on the opposition.
He doesn't.
It doesn't have to just be Chilwell playing every week because Chilwell's been signed for 40
And
mil.
he
But
genuinely
that also
does.
goes back to squad depth. Because one week I'm seeing Havertz false nine and I'm like, okay.
Havertz
And then
stepping up as well.
And then I'm seeing Timo starting and I'm like, okay. And then this week Ziyech. And I'm like, okay, Ziyech bangs in a goal.
Exactly, and
So-
that's what I'm talking about squad depth. Because if you take Chilwell out, you got Alonso. If you man take Robertson out and
Smickas.
exactly. So that's the level.
I understand that.
So that's what I'm saying. So you man have got the depth there, and Tuchel for me, I think that he's also not only has he done wonders with the team in that year, he's elevated every man.
Yeah.
He's got every man believing. That's why I rate him.
Yeah.
He's got man them that are, he's getting the
Best.
absolute best out of every man. Man them that are average, he's got them feeling great. Man them that are great, he's got them feeling exceptional.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He's doing it like I've got to respect it, man.
Rudiger said it after the game. Rudiger said the way the squad is now, they feel like they can do anything. And he said even the players that aren't playing and sit on the bench, and he said he's experienced it this season.
Yeah.
They're gassed. They're not even
They're
playing,
all
but
in.
they're all boys to the idea. So
And that's why I think you man have got a strong chance.
Yeah,
of
we'll see,
winning
innit?
both the
We'll
FA
see.
Cup and whatever. But
It'll be a good game.
it'll be the first
It'll
time
be
in
good
history
games.
if both the men and women's team win the Champions League.
that's mad.
And also Tuchel's the first manager in history to have back-to-back finals with different
finals,
teams.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
not a lot.
yeah,
That's
no,
not a lot.
fair play to him.
But we'll see, innit? We'll see.
Right, let's see. So obviously, next game we'll look at is Villa United. Now, at the time, had United lost this game, City would have been crowned champions. We now know that since they bottled it tonight, City have become champions.
Yeah.
Congrats, by the way.
Yeah, congrats to them. So this game, Villa took the lead, went 1-0 up. Man United turned it around. We've seen that story how many times this season. What I do want to say on this game, Ollie Watkins got a red card. He dived, got a second yellow. Yeah, fair call.
Fair, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't be doing that.
But what I do want to touch on this game, especially now we've got Big Ken back on as well, is last time you were on, we gave Ollie Solskjaer a lot of calling it.
Yeah.
Myself included, I'll be real. With Fernandez, inshallah, we said all of this, yeah. I've asked a question before, but I want to ask you now. Is it time to put a bit more respect on Ollie's name? Is it the time to say like...
It's reluctant respect. And it's, do you know what? It's not even because it's United and I don't want to like United. That's true. But that's not even the reason. It's more so you can't be one of the best managers in the world or coach one of the best teams in the world and you play counter-attacking football. I just can't get past that. You can't win the league playing counter-attacking football. And if you're United, I know Alex Ferguson's at yard thinking, what, go on for this team, man. Attack. Like, what are you doing?
And I hear that, but
Do
you know what, Ken? The thing is here, and the caveat to that is this, right? So I'm looking at my team now, looking at Arteta.
Yeah.
And he's trying all these tactics with players that
They've got
haven't
better
the
players.
This is what I'm saying. So Arteta's trying all these tactics with things we haven't got the facilities for, yeah? Now United have got better players than us, granted. But at the same time, they've been in a predicament where they've not been that team for a long time.
Yeah.
He's come in, he's inherited a team that have underachieved, haven't done much since, yeah?
He's stable.
He's got to find a way to get the best out of these men until he can add and do more, right? And if you look at what he's done, you're second in the league, you've guaranteed Champions League a lot more comfortable than you did the season before. You've closed the gap on you and City. You've got to, like, for me, I look at it now and I think to myself, listen, at first I was like, yeah, Fernandez, inshallah, yeah, okay, cool. But now I'm looking at it thinking, right, you man, I mean, they bottled it today, but you man still had an outside chance of winning the league this year. You never, but let's be real. Yeah, you're in a Europa League final. You made a final.
Yeah.
We bottled it for being a semi-final, bottle jobbers and whatnot. I just look at it and think, and then also you look at United now and you think, right, they're a team now where you don't really want to play them too tough. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might have got them on Thursday.
Yeah,
I do hear that, bro.
You don't really want to play them too tough.
I
Like,
do hear that.
I expect them though to go. I want like you expect them to go win a league as not win the league, win the Europa League as well.
Yeah.
So it could be a good first season for Oli as well in that sense. First full season.
Is his first full season?
His first full.
I'm sure he had the whole of last season.
I thought he had the whole.
Did he have the whole last season?
Mourinho,
I might be wrong.
because he took over Mourinho the year before, like January or Christmas times, isn't it?
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah.
But I think still
But
early on in his
still,
career.
He's done,
If we judge his first
where they
role,
were to now where they are now.
and even if we judge his first 2 seasons, he's progressed. The
No, he has
first season,
progressed.
they scraped top 4. The second
Yeah,
season,
he
they're
has progressed.
second. It's
He has
progression.
scraped. He has
So
scraped.
I think now, I'm not questioning his job now. Like me, I'm not looking at Solskjaer thinking, I think, you know what, fair play, you're doing your thing. You
It'd be
lot
interesting to see
progressing.
who they bring in in the summer.
It'd be interesting, but you could, at least Man United fans can see some progression on the Solskjaer.
I agree.
I'm looking at Arteta thinking, I'll be real, I think this guy's punching. He is punching.
Are you with it now?
I'm not with what?
Are you with him? Should have Bearman have been sacked for less, fam? This guy should be out of his job for
I
a
don't
time
think he
ago.
should be sacked. That's the thing. I think that's a bit.
Nah,
You think so? You think
100%.
he should be sacked?
He's shit.
He should be booted.
He's shit.
He should
And now all
be-
the Arsenal fans have clocked onto it as well. He's trash. He's trash.
He's probably
bro.
a good coach, yeah. He's probably a good coach. I don't know why they changed his role from head coach to manager as well.
Yeah,
Why
I
did
don't
you
know
man
why
do
they
that?
done that.
Why did you man
I'll
do
get
that?
onto him in a minute.
But yeah,
I think the best signing United have made, though, going back to them, and we've spoken about it this year, is fuck Sancho is Edinson Cavani, because
Yeah.
they've been crying for a number 9.
yeah.
I know he's number 7, but they've been crying for a
Yeah.
number 9 for time, yeah? You've got Anthony Martial there and all them man there.
I ain't said that in time.
You know what I'm saying? So more time, even at 35, man were questioning it. We always said, you can't, world class is world class.
His movement is.
Yeah.
And he's signing you. He's
Cavani-
signing you when you're doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And he, and
Do you know what they should do?
Big
Really,
him up for
truly?
that.
They've got to keep him next year and tell Mason Greenwood, stick with Cavani for this year. Next year, learn the movement. See how he
That's
operates
it,
around
but
training.
It's
See
this
how he
100%
finishes.
If Greenwood learns his
If Greenwood
movement,
learns that movement,
Voilà.
that's it.
I've not seen a
They
better
can
finisher.
actually, they can
100%.
actually challenge. for
I've not seen a
time,
better
like,
finisher than Greenwood.
100%.
in a long
Right
time.
foot, it
I've
does
not-
not matter.
I've not seen.
As soon as you can read the game,
Bad boy finisher.
yeah, as soon as you can read the game, legs don't matter.
Yeah.
There's been enough centre backs in the game that's proven it.
Yeah.
Yeah, JT.
Once your legs go,
Yeah, if you
it
got-
don't matter because
Yeah.
you hold your line, yeah, and you know what happens. Same as a striker,
know when to
Cavani
press,
knows when to
know
move.
Yeah, he knows when to move.
He could be
Yeah.
40, same as Thiago Silva.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They know how to play the game.
Trust me.
So
This
Cavani
is
for
scary
me,
times, man.
next
United-
year, that's a
it's
big
mad
signing
times,
next year.
yeah.
That's
It's
a
mad
big
times.
signing.
It's mad
Yeah.
times.
And if they add Sancho, sign, calm.
Oh, yeah,
But more
trust
time, that's a great
I
signing.
don't think
United
they need
fans-
Sancho. I don't think they need him.
Probably, yeah. well,
Rashford.
I think they need him, to be fair.
you
But
reckon?
I think it'll
Again,
add
we're
to
talking about
that.
squad depth in it.
Yeah, I think it'll add to them.
Yeah, if they want to push on. But we watch your space, man. It's a good time to be a United fan, I
Yeah,
guess,
it
man.
is, unfortunately. So,
Cool. Let's kick on anyway. So, boom. Next game we'll look at is I've got Leicester. It's Leicester 2, Newcastle 4.
Look, that's how.
Yeah, boy, Newcastle are a funny team, you know, because
funny team.
yeah, when they
You
turn
never
up
know
with
which one you want to
you don't
get.
know.
Like,
And it's like, listen, if Sam Maximum's up for it, Wilson's about, and now Joe Willock and them man are there, bro. These man are flipping. It's
That's for
crazy.
next year.
Do you know what it is, bro?
we
It's
take him back.
again.
We take him back.
I mean,
100.
you take him back 100, yeah. But even the decision to loan him out, like, it's like we're
Nah,
not that
but
strong as like.
Hindsight's 2020, bro. At the time, it made a lot of sense. He wasn't even playing. He wasn't even getting.
I do hear that.
Sniff.
I know, I hear that, so I get that. But for me, he should have been in there. You got
I
no
hear
legs
that.
in the midfield.
Yeah, I hear that.
You got no legs in the midfield. Like,
Yeah, we spoke about
on
last
the
week,
party,
innit?
he should have been in there. But the only I agree with this season that he's done is Maitland-Niles. Let him go West Brom, play midfield. Let me see what he can do. And to be fair, we're touching him, but he's done all right. Yeah.
I haven't really watched West Brom, so how's he been?
He's been all right. He's done all right in it. I'll be real. He's done all right in the midfield. He's shown that he can sort of play
Is he
there.
box
innit?
to box? Is he an attacking midfielder, defensive midfielder? What is he?
You know, he's got that laboured style, so I struggle
Yeah.
with box to box, but he is kind of box to box.
Yeah, I'll say
Yes,
he's more.
about-
He is slightly
yes, about-
box to
yeah,
box.
he's slightly.
Well, you said it yourself though, because he's in a scrap.
Yeah,
He's
so
having
one-
to
yeah.
work a bit more.
So we'll touch on them, man. But with Newcastle, I think obviously we know they're safe now. They've got Sam Maximan
baller.
is a baller.
Yeah,
He
I
is
think
a
he'll
baller.
go
He's
next year.
troubling us.
If
Seriously,
someone
troubling us.
comes in for him, even a
But
Liverpool,
he's on like a
even a
big,
Liverpool.
He's on a big contract.
Yeah.
Like a 6, 7, 8 year contract.
Yeah.
But bro,
It
he's
just
a
depends
big
on
move.
it depends on the ambition of Newcastle because
Yeah.
the owners turn around and say because Newcastle talk about big clubs and that.
He's a big
It's
club.
a big
Historically,
club,
it's a
yeah.
big
It's
club.
They're a
yeah.
big club, yeah. But when someone comes and says, I'll slap 60 more on St. Maximan," Mike Ashley.
60.
But would you pay 60 mil?
Would you
for
pay
Maximum?
60% maximum?
I wouldn't, but the market
I
would.
wouldn't.
The market would.
What club do you think will pay 60 mil for
Very
Maximum?
60%.
For 60
Sancho
mil?
is 70 or 80.
Yeah, I mean for 60
No,
mil.
Sancho will be 120.
Apparently, he dropped the price.
But what I'm saying, you
If
know,
you had
like, you know
60
how the
mil, yeah.
market is exaggerated.
I know.
Yeah.
But for 60 mil, do you not think you could get? Would you go Sam Maximan 60 mil?
100%, because I think St. Maximin, what he does at Newcastle,
Yeah,
imagine him
imagine
doing
him
it
at
in an
top.
actual
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
I think he does that.
That's the problem.
I think he does that where it suits him, where he's the main guy.
Nah.
Is
He's
he
got a
capped?
big team.
Is he capped? Is it a case where he needs to be?
When he was
he
at
can get the ball wherever he wants on the track.
man was at Nice,
Yeah.
and it's like
I
not
do
many
hear
people
that.
look at him because he's got the skill, but has he got the temperament? Like you know what I mean?
I
At
do hear
Newcastle, they will pander to him. They'll make him God in Newcastle or whatever,
For real.
and he'll feel like the man and roll through. Go to Liverpool, where you're just another one of the man them.
You
Are
could,
you
you
churning
could
out
say
their
the same
performances?
case with Diogo Jota though.
He stepped up.
Stepped up.
Yeah,
Because he's got it in him.
Because he's even better than
And
he was at
I
Wolves.
think
I know,
I think
but-
St. Maximin, if he goes to a club that's got hunger and actually he
How old
feels
is he?
He's young.
he's young, feels like he could win something. He's a humble guy, bro. If you've seen him off air and what he's done outside of football,
I'd love
I
for
think
him to
he'll be
get-
have a
I'd
sick
love for him
big
to get a
move.
big move. Yeah,
Big
I'd
move.
love
I
for
wanna
him to
see
get
it.
a big move, man. I want to see him in Europe.
Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
He
Like,
deserves it
big
as well.
games, yeah.
Yeah, he's cold.
And he's got the swag with
Meaty,
the- with the-
yeah,
with the-
with the-
attributes. He's got the
Yeah,
attributes.
fam.
With the fucking
Yeah,
band.
the headband doing that.
Come on.
He's got
hard,
the
fam. I need to
attributes.
grab one of them joints still.
Has he? Hey, man, come
The
through.
do-rag's
Yeah,
not
man,
here,
for the
man.
do-rag. Hey, do-rag kid, come through. Get me.
Hey, Pana, last
Hey.
time when I was on there, randomly.
Nah, I
Big
remember
Kes getting onto the do-rag.
Now, you know what it was, yeah? That episode that came on, yeah? We hadn't been here for 3 weeks in that year. Come back, we were burst. But I remember watching the episode back, yeah? I had to cut off with him. I'm saying stuff like, hey, Ken got a do-rag, but you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
JME flex.
It was mad, it was
I remember
mad.
editing it, fam. Let me go back now a little bit.
Nah, but before I said it to you, I
Cut off bears.
Yeah, we were going on.
But I want to see St. Maximin have
Watch
a
his
big move.
face.
He deserves it, man.
I think so,
Yeah.
but I think you know
I
what?
don't think he'll leave in the summer, though.
I don't think he will, and I think if Newcastle can sign a couple men, you'd never
Get rid
know.
of Bruce first and
Well,
foremost.
yeah,
And
still
then
Bruce.
sign
I don't
a
think they
man.
will sign a couple man, you know.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
Because they're
innit?
stingy as fuck, which is why I
Exactly.
think they will sell Maximin if an offer comes in. Maybe COVID's hit clubs
They'll be
too
right.
much.
Money talks, innit?
It'll be
Money
riots
talks.
in
Money
Newcastle
talks.
if that happens.
Money
Yeah.
talks, but yeah, we will talk. There will be.
But they don't care.
Their fans are passionate.
But they don't care. No club cares.
Yeah, well, listen, my Cashy lives in England, innit? So we're talking about Super League team.
I know where he lives
He lives
as
in
well.
England, so yeah, he has to deal with it a bit more than them like donkeys and American guys. innit? So them Newcastle man can get at Ashley in it.
I seen that. I
We
seen that.
we can't find donkey boy.
I seen that. But you're not getting there, fam.
Yeah. Let's kick on though. So next game we'll look at is Leeds Tottenham.
This one a shocker still.
Boy, you say shocker, yeah, but I'll be real with you. So none of the big six, the Super League six, none of them have gone to Ellen Road and won. This
That's a
season.
crazy stat.
So we're talking
that is
Man
a crazy
United,
stat.
Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and now Tottenham.
Did we do them 4-1 at the bridge? It wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was,
he had to get that one in, didn't he? But he didn't do nothing at Ellen Road, fam. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, no one's gone to Ellen Road and beat Leeds in their first season in their Premier League.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it back to Bielsa, fam. Great season. I think their season's gone under the radar because of all
It
this.
has.
Bro,
Bro,
man, has happened.
Bro,
Where are Leeds in the league now?
but they're probably about ninth. They're very close to us actually. 8th,
I feel
9th, 10th.
nice.
It's a similar year to remember Wolves' first year.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
outplaying teams, but then they had a soft centre.
But look,
every now and again.
but if
It's
you
similar.
that's a good comparison. But if you look at the investment that Wolves made, all of the Portuguese man and
Compared-
whatever,
yeah, compared to
compared to
Leeds.
Leeds come out with the same team
Yeah.
plus one or two others.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's more so like
You know what I
Blackpool.
mean?
Do you remember Blackpool with Ian Dowie?
Oh, yeah.
Was it Ian Dowie?
No,
Not
no,
Ian
he
Dowie.
didn't even mention-
Holloway. Ian Holloway.
That
That team was lit, you
Honourable
know.
mention for Rafinha.
brother.
I forgot
Rafinha's
at the
a
beginning.
ball,
Yeah,
brother.
Rafinha's a baller.
Yeah, they
still.
got ballers in there, and,
Yeah,
and that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
And again, we're talking about Tuchel elevating man and whatever. Yeah, Bielsa's got man that were playing championship football. The same team that Bielsa come in and inherited that finished mid-table in the championship. They got so many Stuart Dallas, Bamford, blood. All these men are still there playing.
Bamford's a decent player though.
No, he is. But that's what I'm saying. But my point is,
Luke
Luke
Haley.
Haley's been there for years.
ex-Arsenal.
My point is, he is. But my point is, these men were the part of the Leeds team
Agreed.
that were known as the bottle jobs in the championship.
Yeah, yeah.
Mid-table, missing
yeah.
promotion. These are the same man in the Prem, doing up Prem now. Mid-table,
They've raised
pushing.
their game.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've raised
and that's
their game.
Bielsa. Again, he's giving them that. He's one of them. He's giving them that confidence to feel like they're.
So
they
what's the
can
next
compete.
step for Leeds then?
sign a couple man, push for Europe. That's what I think personally.
I think it's a big ask, but yeah, I agree.
That's a big ask, bro.
It's a big ask. It's ambitious, but you've got to be in it.
To Europe, like
you got this new Europa Conference League as well, yeah. So you're going at 7. What's the Europa Conference? It's like a tertiary European competition. So now you've got Champions League, Europa League, and then this European. Oh, you've not heard of it?
No.
European Conference. It starts next season. Yeah.
We don't. You man need to know about them things, but we don't.
Yeah, we're not in a position to qualify for it. For the Prem, it's 7th now.
Yeah. I can't even spell
This
next
guy's
season.
You started there, guys.
Listen.
Next season
we'll be back.
You're my best friend,
innit?
innit? You're my best friend, and I do feel for you this year more so than most. Because you man actually have been so trashed.
Brother, you man have struggled as well, innit? Like over time.
No, listen, we have. But the difference with Chelsea is we always come back.
Yeah,
you man have just been there like for time now.
Yeah, you need to get the conkies out, innit? You man have got that Russian money in there. It's different. The money's
Bring
different.
Wenger back, man.
Bruv, the grass ain't always greener, fam. I always look at this picture here. It's Wenger at White Hart Lane with the sign behind him. Arsenal knows. That picture kills me, fam. It just kills me. The way you got hounded at the club and that, yeah. I'm not saying bring him back here, but you know what? I was never Wenger out. Like
that's why I respect you.
Yeah.
Because not once did you ever say to me,
I couldn't.
outspokenly.
How can I say Wenger out?
Ridiculous.
This guy
I
was
never
Arsenal
understood.
manager.
I never understood.
From how I remember football, yeah, he's been Arsenal manager. How can I be
look
now
what I
saying?
delivered to you at the time?
That's why the Mourinho thing burnt me with Spurs, you know.
Okay,
that's why it really touched me.
That's
it really touched me.
Mourinho, it's still a lesser scale because he wasn't there nowhere near as long as Wenger.
Nah, but what he did for the club, yeah.
And
And that's why you know what you said the other day in the chat, like, Mourinho's been posting them Chelsea snaps on his Insta.
Yeah.
Fuck him now.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Made his bed, innit? Made your bed. Go sleep in
Mind you,
fuck it, man.
Mind you, them posts got him a job at Roma, fam.
No, yeah, it did.
Remember the CV?
Yeah, man, the CV.
And that's it,
But the cut's too deep, man. The cut's too deep.
Nah, bro, imagine Klopp managing United like in a
Cuts
couple
too
years'
deep.
time. That would hurt. Like,
would it?
Hurt at United fan, but Spurs was a topper. But yeah, we're not going to it.
Yeah, nah, Spurs, yeah, to be fair, the Spurs
Topped it.
Yeah, trust me, the Spurs are really the bridge too far in it. Boy, next game we'll look at is West Ham Everton. Now this was an interesting game in the race for Europe. West Ham
both bottle jobs.
possibly pushing. You know, I'm taking West Ham out of it this season.
Both bottle jobs.
Both bottle jobs. I'm backing Ken on that.
You think?
Yeah,
West
Yeah,
Ham,
man, 100%.
West Ham are overachievers this season, man.
They are overachieving.
They are.
But they could have just kept on the same trajectory,
Yeah.
and they could have got any type of Europe. Now they've just fallen off.
They can still get Europe though, but Europa League now rather than Champions League. I think Everton for me are the bottle jobs.
Oh man, at the beginning of the season I'm hearing they're going for the league.
And this ain't the first time I've heard this about Everton.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I sort of bought into it when they signed Rodriguez and they beat Spurs.
Yeah, Calvin Lewin scoring goals. Yeah.
They beat Spurs. Yeah, but I was gassed.
If you wasn't Everton fan, you'd be gassed, innit?
You'd be gassed.
But the worst thing about this, is they'll go beat West Ham, who are high flying, but lose at home to Burnley.
Yeah.
And that's what I get Everton. I just want to say, like, you man are bottle jobs. You can pull out a result every now and again.
They are where they are because they deserve to be there.
But that's why I agree with Ken though. Because they're both bottle jobs because they're bottle jobs, Everton, so West Ham shouldn't have bottled it and beat them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why
this is their time. They had to beat Everton.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But on paper,
you got Jay Lings.
I saw the result and I was like, typical. Both
And to be
bottle
fair,
jobs.
At home as well.
Yeah,
At home.
at home.
But to be fair, Everton scored a goal and part of the bus, innit? Like, I watched the game.
Bro, if you're going for Europe, or Champions League,
I agree with Ken, man.
You need to be
But
delivering.
I know you say that, but anything for West Ham now, you got to think this is a team. This is a team that was in the bottom 5 this time.
I do hear that.
I hear that.
So their season now, wherever they end up now,
your expectations raise as your performance raises.
Yeah, I get that.
So
I do hear that.
And I do hear that, but this was, like Ken said, this was the time for them to say, make the dream real, go get, we spoke about it a few weeks ago. I know they're up against Liverpool, Chelsea and all that kind of stuff, done it before, but they were actually 4th, blood. They were there. They were keeping us, they were keeping us man out. So
they were doing
they needed to stay there, and they haven't stayed there.
But you man went and got Tuchel. If Lampard
No,
was
but
there,
that was from time ago, like January.
If Lampard was there, then you might be 8th, fam. Then
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about Liverpool, Spurs, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and they are, but they've bottled it. But it's still
it's a
good
shame
season.
because I wanted West Ham to have a better season than they're going to end up with.
Yeah, but
Nah, it's still a good season for them.
But for me, if you're a West Ham fan this season and you end up in Europa League, I mean, for the way football is
West Ham
now,
brethren are vexed. I can't even
but
lie.
that's what I was going to say. The way football is now,
Vexed.
you might be vexed, but you got no reason to be vexed, man.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
When the dust settles, you're in Europe.
When the dust settles,
Big Kes got
you're in Europe.
You could have been Championship. You're going to be Europa League.
That's true.
Nah, it's
You know what I
real
mean?
talk.
And that's why football's a mad game, innit? Because it's
fickle.
like, it's fickle, bro.
When was the last time they were in? Was it with Payet and them, man? Because they reached Europe, innit? They reached Europa League with Payet, didn't they?
Did they actually do it?
Yeah.
They did finish it. I don't
No, they did, I swear.
Yeah, but I don't remember them in Europe though.
I remember in Europe.
Oh, I think they
got
might have lost in the qualifier.
They lost in the
Oh my
qualifier.
god, they done that as well.
They didn't make the qualifier.
That's like Everton.
And that's when
that as well.
that's when Payet left after that, innit?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean they got there, innit?
Yeah, they did get there.
They finished sixth. Do you remember?
No, you're right.
Man,
But boy, but for me, I mean, West Ham fumbled that one, but if they make even Europa League, it's a good
but
season
even
for
for
them, man.
Europa, they needed to win that.
Kindly, I mean, every game now they need to win.
Yeah,
There's 3
exactly.
games left now. They got to win every game.
Direct
They
rivals,
got to
literally
win.
for that. So.
Yeah, they got to win every game. I still think Everton will go on and bottle
They
it.
did us a favour. Everton did us a favour.
Yeah, I just think Everton will go on and bottle
Everton
it.
will, that's what they do.
Boom. Next game, Wolves Brighton. Now we know that the relegation battle is over. It's a bit of a nothing game. At the time, he had a bit on it. Brighton, they took the lead. Dunk got sent off. Pulled back Fabio Silva, last man, got sent off. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wolves turn it around. Morgan Gibbs White getting his first goal. He missed a sit-out just before, and then he slotted the chance he got. Traore got on the score sheet as well.
He's listening to you, isn't he?
Maybe. I mean,
tuning in,
he's tuning in. I mean, I've been disappointed in Traore, I'll be real with you. But this game here, it's a funny one, isn't it? Wolves have been terrible this season.
Yeah, really.
You wonder if they can come back again next season. I think the Prem's going to be very interesting next season because there's a lot of teams that have underachieved this year that have got a point to prove. And I just think it's going to be even more intense.
Yeah, I agree, bro. It gets tougher every year.
It gets tougher. And even with the teams coming back up now, so far we know that
Who's
Norwich and Watford are coming back.
Cantwell. My guy Cantwell's back.
They're back.
Sourcing.
So the 2 teams that went down,
Oh,
2 of the 3 are coming straight back up.
Okay.
And Bournemouth are in the playoffs currently as well. Yeah.
We don't need Bournemouth no more.
We don't, but you know what I forgot to mention? It's not Premier League, but I've got to shout him out by the way. Ivan Toney last season set a new championship record, 31 goals in the championship, yeah? First season in the champ. Man was playing League One, Peterborough.
You gotta give him his
before
flowers.
that.
So blood.
I've got to give him his flowers.
Yeah,
This is a guy that Newcastle sold off and let go.
Yeah.
Again, I mean,
I heard
hindsight's 2020 innit? But go on.
I heard that 2 players for you, man, on the radar this summer is Ivan Toney and Camavinga.
Yeah, Camavinga. Yeah.
What are you saying? I think Ivan Toney will actually do bits.
I would take both of them.
I think you need Camavinga as well in the middle of the park.
Imagine very difficult to predict.
But I mean, the prediction you can make is, like you said earlier, when you've been as trash as you are, anything new is going to be something decent. So
imagine Camavinga and Partey.
Camavinga doesn't play as deep though. He's more attacking, and
I think that's
a
mix, you know.
Camavinga for me, I've seen him in France. He's techie, but he's lightweight and young, and that's in France. He's getting moved about. So the Prem, I'll take him, 100% take him for the future.
North London derby, him against Højbjerg. What is happening?
I think Camavinga's got it in him. I think it's like Havertz, where Havertz looks. I think Havertz, as Ziyech more so, he looks slim.
Yeah,
needs to grow into the lightweight. But I think Camavinga, he's so young. He's 18.
Yeah, he'll mature.
He'll mature, blood. He's a
Do you know what I really fuck with? Bellingham. I know we're going off topic, but Bellingham.
Bellingham's a baller.
You seen what he done as well, by the way? The school he's built in, is it Kenya?
I swear.
Yeah. Putting other ballers to shame.
Roots there,
it must do. I didn't know innit, but he's just the school he's built there is just being completed.
I love that. He's got a level head on his shoulders. He's only 17?
It's like Rashford, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. You like to see it, man.
I respect it, so I definitely respect it, man.
Hundreds.
Anyway, going from things I respect to things I don't respect so much. Arsenal West Brom. Now, boom. You see this game here, yeah? I'm going to be real with you. I just knew that after these man bottled the Europa League and bottled it, fumbled it completely, that they'd turn up. It's Arsenal-esque, yeah? So when there's nothing on the line, you're playing like, you get me, balling out. Now, Arteta, he's been a stubborn guy. This game, he done all the things people have been asking for from time ago, yeah, that he refused to do. So in Tierney's absence, he put Saka at left back, yeah. Saka can play left back. He's been called up to England at left back, yeah.
Yeah, he played left back at the beginning of the season.
I didn't know he played him there.
So boom. So Saka played left back. He played Smith Rowe in the 10. He played Chambers over Bellerin right back. He played Martinelli up top. He made all these changes. The team looked decent on paper.
Yeah.
And I was looking at that team thinking, this is the team you should have slapped Villarreal with. Because if you just sent that team out and let them play, they would have slapped them. You know what I mean? Anyway, the team, boom, Saka from left back gets an assist for Smith Rowe. Every man linking up.
Willian scored his first goal.
Yeah, Willian scored his first goal.
What, a free kick?
Yeah, he
Pepito.
scored a free kick. Pepito scored a banger. And
That was-
saw that, yeah,
and then
that
kissing
was-
the camera like we've done some.
Oh, that one made me laugh though, man. Because I saw the Instagram post of
I
like,
saw it on
Pepe
Instagram,
trying to kiss the
yeah.
camera like he's done something mad, you know? Like, yeah, the goal was banging, but what's it mean, fam?
It
Like,
means nothing.
Even Willian, like you scored your first goal to 37. If he gives you the confidence for next season, yeah, good luck in it. But I mean, he brought you in from Chelsea,
So what's new for you, man? In the summer, what needs to happen?
overhaul.
brother.
Yeah, but they
for
got
me.
fees.
Now, what needs to happen? What needs to happen? I've got a wish list that's not gonna happen in it.
Alright, go on.
So boom, Arteta needs to go
That's not gonna happen.
out. Kroenke needs to sell the club. That's not gonna happen this summer either.
Yeah.
Boom. Bellerin needs to go. Oneni needs to go. We need to bring Guendouzi and Saliba back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sign another centre midfielder. Odegaard, you're probably not going to keep him.
That Bellingham should want him back.
Yeah, they want him back now.
I think they will.
Yeah,
So
I think
Odegaard and
he's back.
Tobias will go. You need to bring in another
10.
2 attacking players for me.
Yeah.
Do you know
But
what I mean?
Willock could be one of them. So Willock could come back.
Yeah, he could, but you still got a guy.
But that's
who
why I
gets
think
something.
Camavinga for you, man, you know?
Yeah, but Camavinga's not coming as the ready guy. He's coming as the future.
You need to
I
bring
know,
on a
lot of the future.
no offense here, and I'm not trying to dig in it, but you man now are at a position where you need these guys. You ain't gonna go out there and sign no one of like name in that sense right now,
It's got to be a development job.
and it's got to be a development job. Camavinga's gonna be a guy. I'm telling you,
And
I feel like it's a better signing
if
for
it's a
you.
development thing, yeah. But this guy has waited 10 weeks to play Martinelli for one game. Like,
What's his problem with Martinelli?
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying.
Martinelli's a baller,
If it's a
but
development
yeah.
thing, I don't know if Arteta's the guy for that because more time.
I agree with you.
So I've just lost trust in the process, innit?
I agree with you, but what I'm trying to say is, forget your manager, whoever it is. You're looking at your team. You ain't made Europe or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta humble
You got to humble yourself and say, okay,
I do hear
we
that.
can't go out and get
This is what
Lewandowski.
we need to do.
Yeah, we've got to go and
I
get
hear
someone
that.
else.
No, I do hear that.
And I feel like for them
Yeah.
man to come put an Arsenal show on
Yeah.
with your history and
And them
whatnot.
young Frenchmen be gassed on the
Gassed.
wing.
I'll be gassed.
You still got that in it.
You're-
Yeah, you still
them
got
young
that.
guns, yeah.
Young
Wenger.
Frenchman.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And you,
So, nah, trust me.
don't disrespect Arsenal. You're a big club still.
100%.
So at the end of the day, you're getting man like Camavinga through.
Yeah.
I feel that's a good signing for you.
Good
man.
signing.
But there's a few teams that are looking at him as well.
Yeah, there's a few teams.
That's where the
so
problem
it's been-
starts.
But he'll play at Arsenal. Like,
Yeah,
you
he
need
would
it,
play,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
And I feel like if I was Camavinga, I'd be like, I'm going
Yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah, it's still a big stadium.
You got
the
the
fans,
banana
passion,
shirt, you know what I'm saying?
He's mocking them.
No, I'm not mocking it. I'm guessing you now.
Banana shirt, fam. Nah.
Nah, you got the heritage there, you know. I'm not even trying to gas it.
Banana shirt. But one other thing to note from this game is so this is so the win for Arsenal cemented Sam Allardyce's first relegation from the Premier League. Like, I'll be real with you, yeah. When I was watching, I was hoping West Brom won the game. I was done with these men. Like, I wanted West Brom to stay up, fam. Like, unfortunate for Sam Allardyce and them boys there. For me, I feel that Sam Allardyce is criminally underrated.
You think so?
I think so, man. I think Allardyce has done a lot in the game. I think if he had a chance at the England job, he would have done a good job as well.
He did have a chance. Then he tried to do the
A proper chance, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Tried
No,
to do
no,
the
they tried to set up a guy, man.
Don't try to set him up, fam. My guy did
He
bitch,
tried to do
fam.
the mad
Put him on
thing.
camera, fam.
Trust me.
Yeah, you can't say he tried to set him up, fam.
Either way, yeah.
I hear you on the manager front, yeah, but he fucked his
Okay,
fucked his
yeah,
own
yeah,
over.
yeah.
He fucked it. But West Brom are gone, so we know that now. The next game I want to look at is Fulham Burnley. Fulham 0, Burnley 2. So Fulham are now gone as well.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's both my shouts gone. That's an L for me in it. So we'll look at the forfeit and boom, bam, bam. We'll line up and that.
Another unsuccessful loan.
Yeah,
Loftus-Cheek.
another.
Yeah,
Brother,
I can't.
Loftus-Cheek.
I've told you
Another
before, though,
unsuccessful
man.
loan.
That, and that's a good. I want to start there. Where does he go from here? I was saying.
He has to leave Chelsea first of all. Or Chelsea have to sell him.
What,
Same as Barkley.
For me, though.
Both of
Yeah,
them
yeah,
got
both of them.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
both
both
of
of
them.
them, yeah. But for me, Loftus-Cheek has got to give Fulham a season in the Championship for the lack of quality.
Yeah, trust me.
He should be giving them a season in the
Yeah,
Championship, help them get back up because he's done nothing this season.
I don't even think he will be able to be fit enough to play a full season in the Championship.
That's mad. It's mad.
And I feel sorry for him because he's actually a very gifted player.
Yeah. We've
Right.
seen that. We've seen
And
that.
we've seen it, but I've said it before, and I'm humbling myself now. Same with I never wanted Barkley in the first place. I can't believe he ever wore that number 8 shirt. For the life of me, I can't believe they ever fucking gave him that
right,
shirt.
yeah.
However, Loftus-Cheek is one of our own, innit? And Loftus-Cheek, it's just never gone his way really. He's had back injury and whatever and all that kind of stuff. But more time, he's not good enough to be that.
It's a shame because
it's a shame, innit?
I really thought Loftus-Cheek was gonna do a real job at Chelsea. Yeah. But then even when he went to Fulham, I thought, alright, cool. He's gonna go there,
light it up.
Yeah. Like the Wilshere.
Even this year, Euros.
And he's lit it up, and he's like, alright, cool. Let's go back home, do your thing at Chelsea or Arsenal, wherever it was. But he hasn't done that, and he's looked at the same level as a relegated team.
It's a shame, innit? Like you're saying, and I just think he needs to. Him and Barkley just need to go in it. Like the only good thing about Barkley is we've got him 15 mil.
Yeah.
And now in an exaggerated market like football is,
if he can make that back.
100.
I don't know.
100%, bro. But honestly, I don't know.
15 mil.
15 mil.
You'd be getting 5 for him, boy. He's done. What's he done, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to gas button now. I'm just saying the way football transfer market is, it's over 15 mil, blood, for Barkley.
But what's he done?
Listen, let little man Villa and all them get for over 15 mil, blood. You know what I mean?
Villa ain't even paying.
Someone will pay over 15 mil for Barkley, bro.
He's on the bench
Might
for
be
Villa.
10.
Yeah. I'll give it 10 tops, blood.
10, 12.
That's what we should have paid for him. But
Do you know the maddest thing though? Because obviously Fulham, and I felt for Scott Parker, man. He's tried. The team, we said they come together late. You know what I mean? They grew into the league. I heard Mitch Rich do an interview yesterday, and he was like, at the end of the day, we've not been good enough, and we deserve to go down. And he's saying all the things that you'd expect to hear, But I'm like, brother, when you look at the stats, the team's been dominating the ball, creating chances. The only thing that's been lacking is chance conversion.
It's the goals.
Yeah, the goals. You're the guy that's been flopping, and you're out here talking about,
I don't want to hear that. I don't even want to see your interview.
Yeah, brother. Like, why are you the one to come? Get one of the midfielders out who's sticking you through bare times, or the defenders that been failing the games and that.
Tosson's done well.
He's done very well.
Yeah, Tosson's done well this year.
He's done very well. And even going back to Arsenal, just very quick here. I think there's a lot of players that are either going down or coming up, whatever, that I would take.
Would you take Tossin?
I think we're alright at centre back, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
But Max Aaron's at Norwich. I'll take him as a new number 2 at Arsenal. There's a couple man that
I'd take him at Liverpool still.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Can't even lie.
But Fulham are just a yo-yo team, man. They've been a yo-yo club
Scott
for time.
Parker, does he stay at Fulham and bring them back, or does he move on to a Premier League team?
He'll stay.
He stays. Yeah, Fulham man. He stays.
He'll stay.
Last game I want to look at is Sheffield United Palace, and this game, I'll be real, there's not even that much to say on it really. Sheffield United, since they've gone down, they've played with a little bit of freedom and the pressure's gone. They've done all right. The game was they have been trashed. The game was it wasn't an uneven game. They've done all right, had a few chances, couldn't score, which has been the story of their season. And Palace scored 2. Got a bit more quality in the team.
Eze though.
Eze scored the second one.
Baller, just ran the thing,
Yeah. Eze is on.
Benteke looked lively.
Yeah, you got
Benteke's back in it.
He's back. He's kind of back. He's kind of back.
Benteke's.
Yeah, Benteke's. Yeah. So Palace were a team that I find interesting because I think Roy Hodgson has done well with the team. Like obviously since they signed Eze, they've improved in that.
Yeah.
But you take Eze and Zaha out of the team, I do think Palace are trash.
Bang average team.
They're so average. Like they could be down. They could easily be down there. It'd be interesting to see next season. Does Zaha stay? Eze will definitely be there next year. What does Zaha do from here? Does he?
He should have left time.
But then holding him ransom. He signed that big contract.
That's
I think
it's a shame. I think they'll let him go now. I think they'll let him go in the summer because they got Eze. Yeah.
Maybe.
I think they'll let him go because someone will come in for a big offer for him.
But where does he go though?
He's 28, 29.
He's got one contract left in him, man.
So who's going to be paying money for Zaha?
I don't know in it, but I do think that someone, if he's going to go, it'll be this year, and he'll go for, because Palace signed him for whatever 5-6 year deal, whatever it is, he'll go for big money because of the contract. So that's why they did it. That's why most clubs do it.
Yeah, that's why they do it. It's insurance policy. Yeah, of course. I mean, to be fair,
Eze's the truth anyway.
Eze, bro. Eze looks lit.
Yeah, great first season.
Fearless.
Was he signed this season as well?
Yeah, he was.
He could have been a contender for signing this season.
And young player as well.
He's
Foden just.
Yeah, but Foden.
Yeah, real talk.
Honourable
mention though.
Honourable mention, 100. So boom. What I want to do then, guys, is get your donkey of the week to begin with. It's been a crazy weekend of football, to be fair. If none of you got yours ready, I'll let you think. I've got mine.
I've got mine still.
Oh, you got yours, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, now what's you going to say mine now? Who's yours?
Mine has to be Pepe. How do you score a banger and go?
Wow, that's a nice one, bro.
Oh, wow.
Man said, you got a banger.
I
You had the chance to go to the Europa League final. Alright, cool. It's not the greatest competition, whatever. But you had the chance to go to the Champions League. It's a Champions League. Yeah. So you've gone out against a media Villarreal team. Then you've got
in the next
game is against relegated West Brom.
Yeah.
He scores a banger. And he's going and running around and kissing the camera. That's donkey of the week. I can't even lie.
I like that, you know.
That's a good shot. I reckon because that vexed me off. Like, you should just be walking back to the halfway line, restart, and go again.
Trust me.
That game meant nothing.
Who's yours, Big Kes?
For me, my donkey of the week is Sergio Aguero.
Big man didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I forgot about them. And so we're going to speak on it briefly now. You 1-0 up. You win the game. You win the league. You got a penalty. Big man, just slap it. You got very limited. You score this goal, you equal Rooney's record for number of goals for one club. Yeah, number of goals for the same club.
Just slap it. You got a pen.
You got limited games in the Prem. Just add to your stats and whatever, and you try the Panenka against a keeper that's 6'6". Black.
He caught it.
He wanted the Aguero 2.0 fam. That's what he wanted. He wanted it, man.
Yeah, he got greedy in it. Yeah,
he got greedy.
Yeah, nah, big man. I can't respect that.
I can't believe we
talk about that. Nah, you had to see. You just have to smash it.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. So Aguero is my donkey of the week.
100%.
100.
And they could have tied that game up. 2-0 up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Game done.
Different game.
Fucking hell. I might have to go Aguero as well, but I want to go somewhere along the lines of somewhere within Tottenham because I'm going Dele Alli, fam.
What, for the hair?
For the haircut, man. My man's tried to come back on a castaway tip, yeah? You see you castaway? What's his name, man? Wilson!
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. My man's come out of nowhere, yeah, with these dreads and that.
Even in the mountains, cuz.
I see. Where's Dele Alli been with it?
Yeah, with the dreads and that. I think he said Maximan's done the transfer to fucking Spurs, fam. So yeah, I'm going Dele Alli with a contingency more so towards Spurs.
Yeah, trimming
But yeah, no, that's my donkey still.
Hey, you saying Shelly Alli, yeah?
Yeah, Shelly Alli,
come on,
fam.
yeah, I can't say less.
Go Shirley.
Oh shit. Alright, boom, let's finish with some positivity. So player of the week. I don't know if anyone's got one ready, but I'm gonna give mine to a youngster, Morgan Gibbs White. And the reason why I'm gonna give it to him is because obviously we know you scored the winner against Brighton, but you missed a very good chance before that, and you still had the composure to compose yourself, put it top bins when the chance came again to correct it. So I have to respect it. When you see the young players, them doing well, you got to shout them out. The future. So yeah, my player of the week is Morgan Gibbs White.
Like that, bro.
I
Composure.
hear that.
Everyone's got theirs ready.
What do you want me to go?
I'll go.
Go on.
Player of the week. I want to be biased, you know what? Fuck it. My player of the week, it's got to be Thiago, man. He got his first goal in the season.
You got to shout him out.
Like, finally, it's taken a while, it's been a long time coming, but we all know he's a quality player, so it's just a shame that he hasn't been able to put the cherry on the cake, like with an assist or a goal.
He'll have time.
He has time. It's his thing. Big up Thiago, man, my guy.
I respect it. And you did shout him out last time he was on, so it's fitting you give him player of the week and that, you know what I mean?
Come on.
It's rigged. I'm joking. Big fans?
Mine, Big Kes.
Let me guess.
It's going to be Callum Wilson.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Callum Wilson.
So, what did you think I was going to say? Marcus Alonso?
Yeah, I thought Alonso.
I thought
I was trying to think who scored the job. Yeah.
I was, innit? But
Or Hakim Ziyech.
nah, not deserving. I think Callum Wilson because Callum Wilson against Leicester, no joke, and he had a great game. Looked like he was having fun out there. Two goals. Was it 2 goals?
Yeah,
it was 2
I
goals.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he had a good game. I think he played away for me.
Nah, fair play, man. Fair play. So what I'm gonna say now is, first and foremost, if you haven't already, click the like button.
And subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you're subscribed to that. If you've watched a couple episodes and you're not subscribed already, you're a pagan. I don't care. I said it.
Don't be a pagan.
Don't be a pagan. Subscribe to the thing. You know what I'm saying?
You like the thing.
Come on,
bro.
Subscribe.
Come on.
The giveaway's still going. If you want to win that Gucci Juventus trip, I know Juventus are kind of Europa right now. So yeah, boy,
the kit's hard though.
The kit is hard.
Yeah,
the kit is hard.
Cold,
Trust me. The kit is cold.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to win that, make sure you head to the page, follow all the rules. They're all up there. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna run through that again. You get me? But that leaves one thing for us to do: wrap it up, box it up. That's another one down.
episode 28. I want to thank my guy Ken for coming through. Big up the man them. Yeah, come on. Big up Big Pans, come through the New Chelsea team, Sale thing and that. Big,
come on.
Big Chelsea Pans and that. You get me? You get me?
Come on.
If you didn't wish my boy Pans a happy birthday last week, you're also a pagan. You can still do that. Belated thing. You get me?
Donations.
And all I'm going to say, guys, you know the drilly. If you're fucking with us, you're rocking with us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, keep it locked, keep it real. We out.